लास्ट क्लास में हम एनटीसी के बारे में जाने थे ना। आज पहला पीसीएच वोल्टेज कौन सा है, आरटीसी वीसीसी, और उसके बाद एक क्रिस्टल भी एक्टिवेट होगा। इससे पहले डीसी इन, बैटरी और चार्जिंग आईसी, स्टेपडाउन आईसी, ये सभी के बारे में फुल डिटेल से मैं बता दिया था आपको। सो आज किसके बारे में, इधर एक चीज़ दिखाई दे रहा है आपको, ये क्या है एक्चुअली देख लीजिए। क्या है, एक वाइट कलर का चीज़, सही है ना। यही YC1 क्रिस्टल, इसको ही हम क्रिस्टल कहलाते हैं, सही है ना। ये PCH का एक पार्ट है। ओके, ये जो PCH में बहुत सारा ब्लॉक्स रहते हैं ना, उसमें पहला ब्लॉक RTC VCC, उस ब्लॉक में ये क्रिस्टल एक्टिवेट होगा। कब? आपको 3VL मिलने के बाद, 3VL मिलने के बाद वही RTC PCC बनेगा। उसके बाद ये क्रिस्टल भी ऑटोमेटिकली एक्टिवेट होगा। ये क्या है एक्चुअली, ये चीज़ किस लिए यूज़ करते हैं, आइए PPT में हम चेक करेंगे एक छोटा सा वीडियो द्वारा। ये सभी क्रिस्टल ऑसिलेटर्स दिखने में ऐसा लगता है। ये SMD वाला है, ये नॉर्मल वाला है। ओके, एक सेक्शन में एक क्रिस्टल यूटिलाइज हुआ है। वो क्या क्या है मैं आगे बताता हूँ। एक्चुअली क्रिस्टल किस लिए यूज़ करता है, क्रिस्टल के लिए ऑसिलेटर का ज़रूरत भी होता है। एक्चुअली क्रिस्टल और ऑसिलेटर अलग अलग चीज़ है, उसके बारे में डिटेल मैं आगे नेक्स्ट क्लासेस में, आगे वाला क्लास में 100% मैं बताता हूँ। लेकिन अभी इसके बारे में मेरा और एक दूसरा चैनल में क्या मैं बताया हूँ, उसका एक झलक मैं आपको दिखाना चाहता हूँ। वो इंग्लिश में है, थोड़ा समझने के लिए ट्राई कीजिए। सो आगे क्लासेस में एक टॉपिक लेके मैं कंप्लीट वीडियो क्रिस्टल के बारे में अभी 5 मिनट में नहीं, पूरा का पूरा डिटेल्स मैं बताने वाला हूँ। ओके, अभी देख कर आएंगे वो वीडियो कैसे था और DSO में वो कैसे दिखेगा। ओके, so what is the RTC section and why the crystal is used here? So what is the crystal work here actually? What is crystal? What it does? So those things which practically I will explain you. The crystal everyone knows. So it will come sinusoidal wave and it gives some other some little bit change in output. Crystal not only do the function, it's a passive component. Crystal is passive components. The crystal work is, if you give the voltage, it will vibrate and it will give the opposite voltage. It will react, that's it. It will generate the frequency for frequency, but it's a dependent on oscillator circuit. Not only crystal will work properly, so it required oscillator. In laptop chip level service or desktop service, in motherboard, the PCH, for example I'm telling, the PCH, in case of RTC section, the PCH has oscillator IC. That's called some Motorola, some number is there, that IC it has. What the function of this is, what you put the cell, the voltage 3 volts, it will accept and it will generate pure sinusoidal wave. Through this cell, this IC, the oscillator IC is receives this voltage and produce the pure sinusoidal voltage, sinusoidal wave in AC form, and it gives to crystal. See, this crystal it will give. Here is the marked one is the input and here is the feedback output. Okay, the marked one, I'll repeat, marked one is the input and here is the feedback output. The crystal receives input from the oscillator and gives the appropriate voltage, amplified voltage like this. The first wave charging point will be the capacitor part. Second wave will come, no? See, observe carefully. If it starts from here, okay, from here it will come down like this, and again if we take this example, okay, here till here it's a capacitor part, here to here, here to here it's a inductor part, and again the capacitor part, here to here it's inductor part, again it's a capacitor part. So it's divided as a C like this, the waveform. Here half charge is the capacitor and inductor will be like this. Here is the resistance one, and again it will increase, it's a capacitor part, and after that it's inductor part. Here it's a bubble will be there, bubble in the sense little bit high will be there due to inductor. The crystal is active it's the passive components, and oscillator circuit is, oscillator IC is active components. The merge of these two is called oscillator. Not only oscillator circuit, its merge of these two circuit is called oscillator circuits. In some conditions it will be external, and in some conditions it will be internal. Both will be internal. In this, see what you are seeing here. So here is the crystal. Crystal is external part. This is external part. Okay. Internally, the PCH has Motorola IC, that is oscillator IC. What it does, it stores. It has a inbuilt RAM. It has 256-bit storage device. Some storage device. Okay. Due to this, the password what you type, that one it will store till what the cell supply will be there. No, till the continuous cell supply will be there. Till the time it will store the password. Once this dried out, then it will erase because it's a RAM, not ROM. So I'll repeat once again. Crystal clear. It's very crystal clear answer is crystal will be given as external part. In some cases it will be in internal part. But the oscillator IC circuit will be there. No, that one will be the internal part of the PCH. So what it does, it gives sinusoidal waveform to the crystal. And crystal what it does, it gives the appropriate feedback circuit to the motherboard. Crystal. What you are seeing, the crystal is nothing but CLR circuit. It's connected to each other. Here is the input and here is the output. Again in middle capacitor will be connected. See, the crystal part will be like this. Internal part. What you are seeing, this part will be like this. The capacitor, the waveform. First I told you the waveform will come like this. Okay. When the input goes down, this is the input and this one is the output. See, once it's complete, so again it will charge, right? It's a positively it will charge, then it will decrease. It goes to the inductor. So in inductor it will little bit it boost and it gives the waveform like this. And here is the R resistor. So it will disconnect the waveform. Some cut frequency will be there. It will cut and again the capacitor, it will come through this and capacitor start working. Now I am going to show you in the DSO. One side, input side, what waveform you will get, and output side, what waveform you will get. Okay. So channel 1 and 2. See, I will show you. This is a 2. Okay. And this one is the 1. This is the crystal. Okay. This one is input side and that one is output side. Now you observe the DSO. So first I will put the channel 1 to the input. The sinusoidal waves. See, here is the point. Below that, some waveform is coming in negative mode. Right. So till here it's coming. Here is the axis. See the line. This is the line. Okay. In below, the pure sinusoidal waves is generating in negative manner also. Right. Little bit negative part is there. Now what I am going to do is in channel B, the output side I will put. See both. So now I will go for a trigger mode. See, I have hold in one hand. Both two channel I hold in one hand. Here I am going to show you. See the input section. See here the input section of this. This is the axis. So input has started here, but output has started from here. See, input where it started, it's here. Okay, but output you see the opposite direction. Again it came down, little bit cut, and again up, little bit it came down, and here it's a little bit curve is there. You can observe this curve. See, up. This is due to L circuit, inductor circuit, and again it's a capacitor circuit. See, when the amplitude goes down, it will discharge, right? From capacitor to here it will come output. Here is the input of the capacitor, and here the AC, what is that? It passes, right? Bypass. So here is the bypass time. Here is the bypass time. Here is the charging time. When it enters this sinusoidal wave, and here it will discharge, right? So again it will discharge when it will start charging. That time it will discharge because it's a positive side it started, right? So then when it will charge, so that time it will discharge and given to feedback to the inductor. Inductor will induced little bit, and see some curve has given here. See, induced voltage has given here, and here due to the resistor it got cut this much, and again this one started. So here is the conclusion. If you check input and output, input always will be the pure sinusoidal wave, output will be the feedback mode. Okay, amplitude feedback mode. Little bit high you will get compared to this one, and bottom portion will be cut. Okay, this is the fact about the crystal. Crystal is not a single circuit, it's a passive circuit. Oscillator is the active circuit. Oscillator IC, not oscillator. Oscillator IC is a passive circuit. It provides the sinusoidal waves. Okay, it provides the sinusoidal wave to crystal. Crystal gives the output like this. This is crystal is the RLC circuit. Okay, the appropriate output you will get. Now, is it clear? Okay, thank you very much.